this will have an enormous impact. This is the main way that Lebanon gets goods into the country. 80% of the country's wheat comes in through this port. And of course, as we heard yesterday, the grain silos at the port also were destroyed. So the grain that was already in land that had been brought in is destroyed. And now they won't be able to get more in. Everything else is also brought in through that port. Many different kinds of food. Lebanon imports almost everything. And for hospitals as well, hospitals were already struggling because of the economic crisis that's going on here. They haven't been able to import the medical supplies and equipment they need for a long time. And now, even if they do have the money to do so, they won't have anywhere to get it through. So there will be lasting, devastating consequences for the loss completely of Beirut's port, its main point of entry for all these goods it desperately needs.
And Leila, of course, questions still remain as to how exactly this blast happened. Officials have said, though, that the cause was ammonium nitrate, which was stocked for years in that port area without security measures. How are people reacting to that news?
People are dazed, shocked, absolutely furious. Initially yesterday, everybody thought this was an attack. As I say, those of us who heard that noise, which does now appear to have been the pressure from that explosion that sounded like the sound barrier being broken by a flying jet, immediately thought it had been an attack, that a missile had hit Beirut. And once it became clear that this does seem to have been the result of government incompetence, remember, this is a country where for months people have been protesting against government incompetence and corruption, fury was really unleashed in people, and desperation, people saying, Lebanon is cursed, what can we do? There's no hope for us here if this can happen. The fact that government incompetence could have led to so many deaths, so many injuries, such destruction in the capital, and it looks like it was simply left there for up to 6 years. This level of deeply flammable, deeply explosive material, and there are various rumours flying around at the moment. Nothing's been made clear, but there are rumours going around that the reason this happened was because there had been some air holes left in that container, and they were filled up for fear that this ammonium nitrate might be stolen. If that's the case, then people even more furious that that was put ahead of people's safety. And while the authorities are saying that this was due to be shipped, the fact that it does seem to have been sitting in that container for so long suggests to a lot of people that it was simply forgotten about.